guys, what's going on? This is Benji. I have a saber that I put up for sale and sold very quickly. This was sold within the hour. This is my Scrapflex design, Old Republic inspired, obviously. This is one that Sir Peanut Butter bought. I was so happy that he got it too, because he's been mentioning wanting something of mine for quite a while, and I was just so happy when he was the first person to shoot the inbox and say, hey, where do I pay? Like, I was very happy that he got this. So this is designed off of my original one I did a few years ago. So this Scrapflex is one that I designed and did maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago. It's been a while, but I had to put a wood grip on it. The first Scrapflex I ever did was back in 2016 or 2017, I think. I had a core band kit that got locked up and I didn't know what to do with it. Originally I was going to do a Graflex. Then I decided to get crazy with it, so I cut the shroud to expose the 2 rings on the core section to give it a waist, and slid the clamp up, kind of like the Force Unleashed 2 promo style saber, right? So I went with that, and I've really enjoyed that. I've done quite a few Scrapflexes in this style, which I'd like to toot my own horn and feel like I was kind of the first to do the exposed 2 rings right there in the middle section, but who knows. So I did this, and then Omar reached out and had me replicate it exactly, and then he got it back and reverse engineered it, dude. He just needed some blueprints. I'm kidding. Had to go ahead and steal my design, bro. I'm just kidding. There's a ton of ways to do Scrapflexes, but this one is one of my favorites, and I decided to go ahead and replicate it so I have something out there for somebody to enjoy, because I usually end up keeping all my stuff. All my projects stay with me. This has the same treatment, except I did the grip a little different. So I got wood veneer grip. I customized the bottom end of the core band. I milled it down some and then put a cap on it so it has a flush look and it's nothing's broken up. The D-ring down at the bottom, same treatment. Got a red Kobe Chone up in there, and I knurled that, got rid of the knurling, turned that down to the brass, and then you have a little razor plug that I like to use. This has a Profi build in it. So one of the reasons why I chose Profi for this was because on some of these Scrapflexes, there's a milled out section for your switch wires when you do a Graflex build, and it's always had this little nub right there, and it fits a kill switch perfectly. So I love having Profi sabers that have external kill switches, because the Profi boards don't have deep sleeps, so they don't really go into a deep sleep mode. You know, there is something, I can't remember what it is, but you can do like a hibernation mode thing. I'm not the most knowledgeable on most of the boards, you guys. I just know the basics and how to install them, so nobody hold me to a higher standard. But not having a deep sleep is always something that holds me back on when I choose a board for install. But I love being able to just flip that guy and it's on. Designed a clamp card activation, designed a holder in there so your power's up top. It's very precise, very easy to push, which I very much love. So I went crazy on this chassis. You know what, let's turn this chassis off here. Oh, by the way, that's to turn it off, I usually use my other hand, come around, grab with my finger, and just pull it up. Very simple. So the chassis I spent a lot of time on, and I designed this to be like my Scrapflex chassis, right? So I really enjoyed designing this one. It was a lot of fun. Lots of things I learned about, like for instance, my Profi shelf. You're gonna have to lift the board to get USB and SD card access, which is a lesson learned for me. I need to move this back and have more space, but I want to always close as much gaps as I can. So Sir Peanut Butter, I can load up the fonts that you want on it, blade styles, and then I would put a drop of E6000 on each side of the corners, push the board down, hold it down, and then it's fine. It's not going to go anywhere, but it has lost its snap ability to hold in there. So it's just something that kind of happens over time, and it happened while I was changing things out. But again, it's not a problem. It fits perfectly. It's just not super tight. Like, I like my boards to like snap in and just not need any type of adhesive. So, but with this one, like I said, I can set it up for you and then secure it, or you can also. It's just like I said, 2 drops on the side, push the board down until it's good to go. I have 3 blade styles on here set up, and that heat staining, look at that, heat staining turned out great. Looks really good in certain light. 3 blade styles are set up. You got these 2 sides is that's 1 blade. This is another blade style, and then this one. So you got 1, I think it's 1, 2, and 3. I could be wrong. I forget. Yeah, 28 millimeter full range speaker and an 18650, 15 amp hydrant battery. Flip the kill switch. And I have a couple different animations. There's only 3 fonts on here right now. They're all free fonts. Kyberphonic fonts, Battle, and then Grayscale. And I have Deadlink and Decay. I love that. Love that blue and red. So, and then the chassis I designed it with a taper, so it kind of tapers down and then it tapers back out, which, you know, it looks really cool. It's very dimensional. And then you got twist off if you wanted it. And then some of these, like I said, are different, you know. That's so good. And then this one's the same. There we go. Put this guy on. It slides on very easy, very snug. Everything fits very well. So that's on. Very easy to press. Alright, so the thing with these blade plugs though is it is kind of hard to get. If you get to a certain point down, you can grab the top of it with some needle nose. So it does take kind of a second to pull it out. This has, you know, it's just a 3D printed piece with the turbine plug in there. And then you have CC Savers pixels down there. 7/8 inch blade for this Scrapflex. Pretty much all the cores for the 2.0 kits are that. I'm going to shave this guy down so it sits flush. I forgot to do that for the video. So this will be the only retention you have whenever it's done up and ready. So. Hold on, I think we got a low battery here. Yeah, I think I had a low battery. It's starting to sound a little static. Speakers crackle when your batteries are low. Yeah, that's much better. Might be a battery killer. So we got color changing, obviously. Press the power and then the aux. Blade style it's got some audio flicker for you. See the color a bit here. I love it in green. Slimy. Yeah, it sounds so much better. Low battery crackle, sorry about that. Sounds really good though. I've always been a fan of the way a 7/8 inch blade feels. And then the back end of this hilt is pretty heavy, so it balances out really well. Seven/8 inch blade's my favorite to swing around. I just love them. Oh man. All right, so there we go, man. Hope you like it. I'll be up in touch with you on where to ship and any changes you want me to do. So, but I wanted to show that off real quick. Hope you like it, man. I'm glad it's going to you. I will be trying to do more of these. I have more kits coming, so I'll be trying to do more Scrapflexes available for purchase. So, all right, guys, that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much, and until next time, may the force be with you.
Stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking Nerfherder.
Scruffy looking.